As you build your profile in Experts Directory, you might not want it to be visible to the whole world until you decide you're ready. There's an easy way to control this, and while the privacy settings in Experts Directory can be incredibly detailed and granular, for most people, there's just one simple setting that does everything you need. First, log in by going to expertsdirectory.okstate.edu. Click the OSU login button and enter your OKey credentials. Then navigate to the option on the right-hand side that says Edit My Profile. Your profile has two settings for privacy, internal and public. You can decide whether you want your profile to be visible publicly or only visible to people logged into the Experts Directory system. All profiles are set to internal by default, and you can change the setting at any time. Even after your profile is set to public, you can choose to make it internal and vice versa. So let's talk about what the difference is between internal and public. When your profile is set to internal, no one outside of OSU will be able to see anything you put on it. This is useful if you're still building your profile and you aren't ready to make information available to the public, or if your areas of research deal with sensitive topics that you'd rather not be seen by the general population. However, anyone who is logged into Experts Directory with their OKey will be able to look up your information using the Find a Colleague search box. Profiles that are set to internal will still show up when people use this option. Basically, if you want to hold off on showing your profile to the world until you're good and ready, choose internal. If you are ready to make your profile available to the world, change the privacy level to public. Now, anyone who goes to experts.okstate.edu will be able to search for your name and load your profile. This also makes your profile visible to Google and other search engines, which means it will show up when people search for your name online, even without going to experts.okstate.edu. There is one thing to note about this though. It usually takes a few weeks for things to show up on Google. If you change your profile to public, then rush over to Google and type in your name, your profile won't suddenly appear. Give it some time and it will though. Finally, you can easily control the privacy level of your basic information and set it to be internal or to just match the privacy level of your profile. For example, if your profile is set to public, but you want to make your email address visible only to those who are logged into Experts Directory, change this option to internal. Alternatively, if you don't want to deal with the hassle of changing individual privacy levels for these kinds of things, you can use the Match Profile Level option. This means that whatever the privacy level of your profile is, that will also be used here as well. One final note, there are more privacy settings that you'll find as you drill down to individual items on your profile, and we have a separate video on those if you're interested. So that's how to go about setting the privacy level of your profile in Experts Directory.